What's up, everybody? Crash here. Welcome back to Crash Against the Spread, where we talk about sports from a betting perspective. Happy Thanksgiving. As you can see, I am up here at my mom's house celebrating the weekend with my family. But still got 3 games, so we're going to go over real quick. So rapid fire, so you can get through this, and I'm going to end with the Giants-Cowboys game because nobody gives a shit about that one. So first game up, we got the Bears and the Lions. Lions favored by 10.5 points. I think I'm going to lean Lions in this game. I do like the over also. I think it's at 48. Got to double check. I don't have my information with me because we're on location. But basically, Lions had a loss to Tampa on week 2, 16-20. Won every other game. Won 9 straight. So going to the Bears side, they have losses to the Texans, the Colts, Commanders, Cardinals, Patriots, Packers, Vikings. So they started off, I believe, 3-2, and then wheels fell off. So favorites on Thanksgiving, ironically, are 11-0. Favorites of 10 or more on Thanksgiving are 11-0 since 1990, and favorites in general on Thanksgiving are 13-19 since 2004. So that kind of bodes well for this Lions side. The way I think this script is going to go is I think the Bears are going to keep up in the first half, and I think the Lions are going to pull away in the second half. I think that's what's going to happen. The Lions coach, Dan Campbell, has seemed to want to keep his foot on the gas, especially in these type of situations where it's a divisional opponent, and he can make a statement. So I'm going to lean Lions. I'm also going to bet on the over as well. So that's going to be my pick for that one. The night game, which is more interesting than the midday game, is the Dolphins and the Packers. Packers are 3.5 point favorites at home. Totals at 47. Temperature is going to be in the low 20s on Thursday night. So this is another narrative for Tua playing in cold weather. The Hawaiian guy playing in anything lower than 20 degrees has been a big deal for them. So Dolphins coming off a 3-game win streak. They won in LA 23-15, and then they were home for the Raiders and the Patriots. They beat them 34-19 and 34-15 respectively. Now they got to travel to Green Bay on a short week and play in cold weather. Packers, on the other hand, have only lost to the Lions in their last 5 games, which we all know is not a bad loss. And they beat the 49ers with no Brock Purdy. They barely beat the Bears with a missed field goal by Santos. They beat the Jags, which have the worst record in the NFL, but they only beat them 30-27. And they beat the Texans 24-22. So there's a road where Tua can win this game. He has it in his head where he's trying to erase narratives, but that also means that he's thinking about it, and that could be detrimental too. So I think that there's going to be points scored in this game. I don't think that the Packers are going to be able to shut the Dolphins out just because they're in cold weather. It's not as cold as it was in Kansas City last year. I believe that was 2 degrees or some ungodly temperature like that. But I think it's going to be a struggle, at least in the beginning, and if it's not, then we're going to get points. So I like the over. I don't think that the Packers are going to be held to 15 and 19 points like their last 3 games. So I think they're at least going to put 20-something on the board, and basically first to 27 points win. So that's going to be my pick for that one, is the over in the night game. I'm not sure about the side. If you really want to know, hit me up in the comments or hit me up on the socials, and I'll let you know what I'm on by that point, because I'm sure I'll have a bet with my cousins and everything. So over 47 is my pick for the night game. And then we have the Giants at the Cowboys, 4 o'clock. Cooper Rush favored at home, -4 to Tommy DeVito. I'd like to bet the Giants with 4 points in a divisional game where neither team has been playing well. Cowboys are still 0-5 at home, I believe, 0-4, something like that. But I can see myself being in the second quarter, second half, like, the rest of my money right now is, the rest of my day is riding on Tommy DeVito. So everybody wants to call him Danny DeVito, Tommy DeVito. So it's not necessarily a stay off game because it's Thanksgiving and we're all going to have action on it. So I am actually going to bet Dallas. Cooper Rush looked decent in the last game against the Commanders. He had a 117 passer rating in that game after not breaking 100 yet on the season. So maybe he's coming into something, and there's a possibility, because Tommy is on the injury report, Cooper's on the injury report, that we could see Drew Lock and Trey Lance, which would make it a more interesting game in my opinion. And in either case, I like the over 37 also. I think we're going to see points from bad defenses letting up, short fields and all that stuff. So turnovers, whatever the case may be, but I think 37.5 is too low. So those are going to be my picks for that. I like the Lions and the over. I like the over in the Dolphins and Packers. And I like the Cowboys and the over 37.5 in that late game, in that midday game. So those are my picks. Lock them in. Let's get this money, and see you back tomorrow to talk some NBA or getting ready for Sunday. So see you then. Happy Thanksgiving.